I would like to thank the organizers of this 8th edition of the annual Circular Economy Conference 2023 for inviting the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry to this event. We take note of the theme for this year, Accelerating Circularity, Trends and Opportunities in Kenya. As you might be aware, the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry in Kenya has 3 key priority areas. The first is the National Landscape and Ecosystem Restoration Program, where we have set ourselves an ambitious target of growing 15 billion trees by 2032. We have also gone further this week to gazette a one-of-a-kind public holiday, a day set aside for national tree growing. I would urge all of us to plant as many trees as we possibly could on 13th November 2023. The second priority of the ministry is climate change, adaptation, and mitigation. And to this extent, we, amongst other things as a country, hosted a first of a kind in the continent of Africa, an African Climate Summit, with the Nairobi Declaration and its roadmap. We have also pioneered in Africa and made a legislative regulatory framework that provides for the development of carbon projects to further the aspirations of the Paris Agreement. Our third priority as a ministry is that of circular economy. Circular economy is a key priority for the ministry, not just because of its centrality in the fight against climate change by eliminating greenhouse gas emissions through waste management, but also because of its immense potential to transform the socio-economic well-being of communities through income-generating activities. In Kenya, we generate an average of 8 million tons of waste annually. When broken down, the 8 million tons translate to 22,000 tons daily. Each of the 50 million Kenyans generate half a kilogram of waste daily. Scrutiny of the waste shows that 60% is organic, 30% is recyclable, while the rest accounts for 10%. Unfortunately, most of this waste ends up in our already overburdened dump sites and in the streets, choking up our environment instead of being useful raw material for other economic activities that generate income for our communities and revenue for the country. Despite its struggles with waste management, Kenya has an enviable profile for the various bold environmental conservation, ecosystem protection, and waste management policy decisions that the country continues to take. In August 2017, Kenya made international headlines with a ban on the use, manufacture, and importation of plastic carrier bags used for commercial and household packaging. We are happy that the world is progressing now towards the conclusion of a plastic treaty, thanks to what I might say, in the most part, was informed by the bold move on the part of Kenya. As has been said by one of the speakers who came here, next week we host the INC3 conference, which for the first time is going to discuss the text of a legally binding document on plastics to end pollution, including in the marine areas. Kenya aligns with the African position to transition all plastics to circular economy to enhance reduced use, reusability, and recyclability. We thank the private sector players' contribution for strengthening the Kenyan position. These bold and unprecedented policy decisions sets Kenya apart as a country that is determined to become a global reference point and case study in sustainable waste management with an ultimate national goal of zero waste. Further, the ministry has developed a green public procurement framework in 2021, which intends to incentivize private sector's transition to green products and services. Much, however, remains to be done to tap the whole potential of the circular economy opportunities on job creation and sustained resource use. As a ministry, we are also revising the Environmental Management and Coordination Act to also provide a clear framework for circularity. We are also developing a circular economy strategy that will guide how we progress towards circularity as a country. We look forward to a robust partnership with the private sector to enable us achieve this. All these actions that I mentioned is in line with your theme for this year of accelerating circularity, trends, and opportunities in Kenya. It means that the private sector and the public sector are already reading from the same page. This would make the country's acceleration to circular economy easy. I wish to thank you for inviting me to this conference, and I wish you the very best in your deliberations. Thank you.